Happy 4K Blues to everybody, brought to you by whysoblu.com. Go there, check it out, see what it's all about. Hope you're having a fine Tuesday is when I'm posting this. I'm posting because just arriving for me, it's one of my favorite things in the world. It's the latest Doctor Who The Collection series box set, this one being season 9. The third season featuring Jon Pertwee as the third Doctor. So this is what we're going to be taking a look at today. There will not be a Why So Blue review. This is a purchase of mine. This comes from the UK. It's a UK only. There's a United States one. I don't believe a release date's been set for the one in the US, which they usually come 2 to 3 months after. And it will not be called Season 9. It will be called Jon Pertwee Season 3. That's a whole fandom kerfuffle joke around of why they're named that. That happens or whatever. I prefer these box sets. They're big and bulky. The United States ones come in an Amaray case, and all the discs have the same art. This is a very collector thing, and if you like packaging, fancy packaging for something you really care about, as I do, this is the way to go. And they're roughly the same price for each of them, which is kind of ridiculous with how much they get. This is his third season that has been on the Blu-ray format, following the release of Season 10, then Season 8, and now Season 9. And this completes the Katie Manning, Joe Grant run in the original series Doctor Who, his second companion. This also sees a return of the Master, its second season with the Master. It also is the grand return of the Daleks and the Ice Warriors, the first Peladon story, Ingrid Pitt's first appearance on Doctor Who, though the rule is if she's in there, it's probably not the greatest story, but we'll see. So let's take a look at this set. This is a little J card here, and it gives you details on the back. So on the back here, though, here we have the back art, which is always a surprise when these come out. It's like, I don't know what's going to be on the side. Here we are. They're still keeping with the Chris Chibnall, Jodie Whittaker era logo, 13th Doctor, which is cool. So they're going to be uniform. They've said, Russell T Davies has said he's going to stick with those. So let's open it up here. There we are. Taking a look in here at the art. The wonderful art by Lee Binding. I will say, in these, this one seems to have a different feel to the artwork in it. Normally they feel like very fancy, like painting or storybook, renditions of scenes from these serials and stuff. Front cover does, but when you go in, they're very photographic this time. Like almost, I don't know if it shows up like that here, but there's a difference to them on the discs. And then here, there's disc 1 with the Day of the Daleks. Day of the Daleks gets a second disc, the Dalek on it. Curse of Peladon is disc 3. Disc 4 is the Sea Devils. I believe disc 5 is the Sea Devils as well. There we are, with classic sonic screwdriver. It's the introduction of the Sea Devils. Oh, it's the Mutants. The Mutants and the Time Monster. And then the Time Monster gets another disc in there as well. Let's see the back of it. And we've got the Doctor from the opening credits. Right there's Pertwee and that grin. So there you are. There's the disc layout. So a whole 8 discs for this one. Now we're going to open this up. Inside here, open up like a TARDIS. Here's the art. It opens up from the sides, and then it flips open. There's a booklet, which this does not come with the United States edition. This book is exclusive to this. And then you get the old catalog and the old TARDIS interior here. So let's take a look here. This has the New Who logo. It's sporting it, so you can see there is both. There's room for both. I mean, if you look in here, there's all sorts of Doctor Who logos in there. There's some Third Doctor-centric stuff with Big Finish and stuff, especially this Forbidden Planet 60th anniversary merchandise there. Check that out. So then we get this nice little book here. Boom. And then we open it up, get the art, photographs, essays, trivia bits of information. Yeah. I will say, it does look like through here. Oh, here we go. Did I miss it? Okay. So there's some more like the art stuff that's in there. And Jo Grant, she's one of the fashion gods of Doctor Who. Like, love all her outfits and stuff that she wears throughout them. In here, the pesky sea devils coming out of the sea. Sorry, it's fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I enjoy the one of the reasons I love these sets is the bonus features are hands down the best there is. Nobody else really compares. They've got everything, and every set feels like a piece of art, an archive, where you get like the full year spectrum of Doctor Who. If you put the discs in your computer, you get all sorts of like paper scanned like advertisements, magazine listings, toy stuff, television listings, write-ups, shooting scripts, production notes, everything. Like, there's thousands and thousands of pages per release. Fascinating stuff if you're into Doctor Who. I love, they just come up with interesting ways to not just do a simple like making of. They have those, they've done those before, but they do other things. There's the behind the sofas where they have cast members from the show or other iterations of the show, past, present, whatever, watch and comment. It's relative to something in the UK called Gogglebox, which I don't really watch. I don't live in the UK, but that's popular there. But this it also plays as a commentary of sorts, like, which it has those. They have advanced effects. They've got just every angle that can be covered in making of something or the production of it is covered, and it's covered in an interesting way. So, love these things. I'm excited to pick this one. I already have it. Pick this one up, pick up and watch. I loved Day of the Daleks is awesome. The Sea Devils is a fun story. Peladon ones are, this is the better one of the two. It's an interesting mystery, just like a lot of old Doctor Who serials. Some of them are part too many. Peladon probably tightened up, could be a bit better. The Time Monster and the Mutants, I haven't watched those a lot, so they are not popular serials in the Receive Fan Wisdom Collective or whatever, but I'm a weirdo. I like what I like, so my taste doesn't always jibe with others. For example, I really like Ghostlight quite a bit, and I know that's a hated one, so we all have our things. I'm looking forward to the Mutants and Time Monster probably most because the familiarity is really low with them. So very looking forward to it. As to the future of these box sets, looking like season 20 is going to be next. That's been the worst kept secret for years. It got held up. There's something with it. COVID stopped it in its tracks from being produced. We haven't seen Peter Davison since these launched. His season 19 was the second set. His seasons boast actual HD footage from, surviving film elements and stuff that could be restored. Season 20 would have the 5 Doctors in it. We're in a 60th anniversary year. That was the 20th anniversary year. So lots of excitement for that one. Pretty sure that's on the docket here next. People who shot for an extra with it last year said it was coming out in the summer. So maybe June or July for it. We'll see. And then typically there's 2 or 3 sets in a year. And if one's coming out in the summer, imagine the fall. And speculation's wild that, a lot of people thinking Key to Time season 16. There's some people that think season 6 is going to come out. I think that's just kind of process of elimination, figuring out, trying to will it to happen. I don't think there's been any clues for season 6. If I'm wrong, comment, tell me, because I want to know. I want your inside info. Season 15's on there. I would love season 13 or season 7. We're not going to get season 7 because, Pertwee's already there. So, speculate. What stories are you looking forward to in this season? Let me know. Let's chat about them. Tell me, do you like the Third Doctor? Is he one of your favorites or whatever? I think the 70s era of Doctor Who with Pertwee and Baker is just pristine. I like it quite a bit. I enjoy all eras of Doctor Who, though. I'm kind of an opportunist there. I find something to like in most all of it. I have stuff that I get down on, but I always go in seeing what others might like about something or finding something I might not have appreciated before. I love Doctor Who. It's got so many flavors, such a history. It's good stuff. So Let me know about you and Pertwee. What set do you think's coming out next? Which one do you want to come out next? What's your favorite set so far? Tell me in the comments. Until the next time, we'll do it again when the next one comes out. So there we are. This is available only in the UK. In this edition, a United States edition will come out later on. So there you have it. I appreciate you checking it out, sharing my passion with these Doctor Who sets. They get their own video. I like them so much. So that's cool. I should have more for you maybe even tomorrow or next week. I've got Star Trek, The Next Generation, the film collection, 4K set. Should be on its way to me now. Looking like the Warner Brothers 100th anniversary trio of Maltese Falcon, Cool Hand, Luke, and Rebel Without a Cause are on their way to me. And Flashdance 4K. Maybe not all of them in the same video, but they are coming soon. And if you haven't heard, the Superman box set that's supposed to come out next week has been delayed till May. So, bummer. As a reviewer, gives me a little time to breathe with all the box sets and stuff coming. So, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Tell me all your Doctor Who stuff in the below if you're a fan as well. Who's your favorite Doctor? Mine's number 4. Anyway, stay film positive.